I had a chance to
What
watch
world is better?
12 Years a Slave.
Oh.
I know a lot of people have seen that already, but I talked about this movie last year when it came out, and I said I hadn't watched it, but I felt like I had because I read the screenplay.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. But watching the movie, it's way different from the screenplay I read.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
which was fascinating to me. So, I don't even remember where I got that screenplay. Somebody passed it my way.
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Hollywood business stuff.
But if you're interested,
The Academy.
you know, like if you can get a copy of it, check it out. Especially if you're interested in filmmaking and you want to see the process, the kind of like how a movie changes between when it's written and when it's filmed. Because when I read that screenplay, there were a lot of scenes that had been omitted. So what's
Wow.
No, I was just laughing because people keep coming in the chat and going, "Is this Destiny? Where's Destiny? Is the game Destiny?" And Eric put, "This is a Destiny raid." Anyway, sorry. I got caught off
Oh,
guard.
that's funny. What the fuck was I gonna say?
No, if you want to see the difference
change,
between,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Reading the script, every once in a while I would come to like a 2-page gap, and it was very clear to me like, oh, this scene had been omitted, which was kind of cool.
Huh.
But then when you watch the movie, like the first 20 pages of the screenplay are omitted, and it was like, wow, there were really interesting ideas that were written down.
Just never got put in.
Never even made it to the movie, and they like shuffle their timeline around, and it was just really interesting to see what the final product was. So,
I wonder how much is editing, how much is actually, what did
I
they
think,
shoot?
You know what? I felt when I was watching it that they probably shot the script how it was originally.
Yeah.
But then in editing, when they're putting it together, it's
Change.
a whole different beast. And they
Yeah.
go like, you know what? Let's take this part from the middle and scoot it forward, and like let's cut out these parts from the beginning. Let's save this part from the beginning, but we'll put it back towards the middle. And
Do you think it paid? I mean, did you like the film more
Yeah.
than the screenplay?
you know, that's hard to say because
It's two different
Yeah,
beasts.
It would
Yeah.
be interesting to see it how it was like a final version, how it was written, and compare that with how the version is now. But it's a good movie. It's a good read, and check it out.
I thought the movie was good. It didn't change my life. I wouldn't have given it Best Picture. Of course, the year that it was nominated,
last year.
I liked all the movies I saw, but I wouldn't give Best Picture maybe to any of them. But
I think it definitely deserved winning Best Picture. Have you seen it? Has everybody here seen it?
I have not seen it.
Yeah.
There's one scene, and I won't say what it is, but it's an extended shot. It's a scene where they hold one shot for a long time.
Okay.
And it's
I know.
that,
Oh, shit. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's that kind of scene when you watch it, and me personally, I think to myself, this scene is why it won Best Picture.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting here and you're having a very visceral experience, and it's
Okay.
this is what they look for when they look for Best
Yeah.
Pictures. It's moments like this that's just like,
Yeah, and then like I just think like this is why this guy is nominated for Best Actor.
right?
There's a lot of things in this one scene.
It's that kind of stuff. It's a movie that has that stuff in it. So
That's that movie. I thought that movie was brutal. I thought it was really good. And we said when it first came out, but I never thought about someone being kidnapped from the north to be brought down to the south. Because I
didn't know that was a thing.
didn't know that was a thing, and that is the scariest thought. I mean, like, it's all shitty, it's all scary, but I never considered that. So that, I don't know, that was a crazy thing to look at.
Made you think.
It made me think.
one thing that I thought was interesting about that movie is Brad Pitt's lines in that movie. He's like the one character that
I didn't know he was in that
His
movie.
lines
Just for a second.
are like word for word from the original book they adapted.
Wow.
Like a lot of other stuff was adapted and changed and whatever. He's like the one guy who, like, if you look it up, they didn't alter a word of his character. Like who they wrote about in the original, whatever. It's like word for word. So he has a couple lines that are a little like odd, but it's for that
it's so
reason.
old,
For some, they
the
just
way it's
carried
spoke.
it directly. Yeah.
Brad Pitt is also a producer on the movie, which
Yeah.
means he gave money for the movie to be made. Which I have a theory. I bet he got to pick his own beard because that's the only explanation
Yep.
for that fucking thing. Anyways,
Wow.
check it out.
Well,
12 Years a Slave.
is it available like on any streaming services? Or you gotta
I
buy it
got
and
it.
download it.
I'm not sure. It was
That was on Netflix.
Yeah, he's on
It might be
Netflix.
on Netflix. Check it out.
I'll
I
have
got
to
a
check that
box
out.
set of Blu-rays, Fox Searchlight
Oh,
collections. I got
okay.
that for
that's
for
cool.
Christmas.
Oh, I've
is
seen
cool.
that before.
Yeah, that was the
That's cool.
That was the last movie in it.